Where shopping is convenient, a family store. There's no other store like excellent stores. No, that's not excellent stores. That's American stores. Oh, they're busy today. Right, it is March 25th, 2026, 8:26 a.m. currently in Port of Spain, and I have an idea. I know that things are getting increasingly tough. Economies are changing, businesses are closing, and especially in Port of Spain, I've noticed that a lot of commercial properties are either up for rent or for sale, and I think that speaks volumes to how the economic landscape is changing. I am by no means an expert in economies or economics. This is just me thinking out loud. But for the everyday person, the people who have jobs or who want jobs, like how difficult is it for them to keep their job, maintain their job, find a new job if they've been let go? So I want to answer that question for myself. Can I walk into a place of business that has a sign up that says apply within vacancies? Can I walk in and get a job, whether it's the same day or they tell me come back for an interview, some kind of progression? Because I want to know, is it that, and I everybody has their own circumstances, right? But for the people who are willing to try and push forward, how difficult or how easy is it for someone to get a job? So that's the answer. That's the question I'm trying to answer today. Can I go into some business? Can I find businesses in Port of Spain that have vacancies that are actively looking to hire people? And can I get a job? So a few things to consider. I'm currently in Port of Spain, 8:28 a.m. I don't have a resume with me. First off, I'm trying not to give myself any sort of advantage. I didn't come dressed like I'm looking for a job. I didn't come in a shirt, didn't come in a tie, no suit. I just have my prior experiences, and we'll see how it goes. First, we need to find a place that's actively looking for a job or actively looking for people to hire. We're currently at the Queen's Park Savannah, so I think we will make our way downtown and maybe into St. James. I'll be walking. Yes, I'm in a car at the moment, but I will be walking. Again, I don't want there to be any preconceived notions. I just want to walk into the place and see what can happen. Yeah? All right, let's go. Yeah. So the first spot I came across is McDonald's. And I think for the purposes of this experiment, I'm not going to try large chains. So no McDonald's, no KFC, no Pizza Hut. And nothing against fast food jobs or large chain jobs like these. But I think for the purposes of this experiment, I want to see almost immediate results, right? And I don't know the application process, but I'm assuming I'd have to talk to the supervisor. I'd have to drop in a resume and then get a call back. But I want to see if I could get hired today or at least an interview today. So probably not them. So coming on Cipriani, I don't immediately. Yes, there are commercial businesses here, but I don't immediately see any signs. No vacancy signs, no apply within this is what I mean. This building has been through a few restaurants and now it's currently for sale. So, I mean, what does that tell anybody? I mean, we know that the food industry is thriving because everybody is opening something. Everybody had to eat. So, is it the spot? This is on Maraval Road. There's lots of traffic here during the day. I can't say, I don't know. Who knows what the factors are, but something is going on in Port of Spain, right? Whew. All right, so pressure. I just walked the length of Maraval Road, right up from the gas station up to Trotters. I have not seen a vacancy sign. The sun is sunning, so I have my house on land. Whew. I guess we're making our way to St. James because also there are a lot of food places here. So no, but I was thinking perhaps they're just not open yet, but because they're expecting, they're getting ready for lunch, but there's still breakfast places open, just no vacancies. All right, we're pushing. Who check? Who had the bright idea to forget the water in the car? Me, that's who. I think I'm gonna have to pull out the unfair advantage. There might be a little bistro I know the owner of. Just a case of whether he remembers me. See if I could talk to him, ask him what's going on, if he hiring, and yeah, hope for the best. Well, that was a bust trying to enact my unfair advantage because the guy wasn't there. So, on to the next. Apart from applying for jobs online, not all the jobs are posted online. How people just get jobs? You just have to know somebody. We all know that's the case, right? It's not who you know, but who know you. I don't know what you come to see. That's how it go. I come to praise God. I come to praise God. All right, we made it to St. James on foot. Time to divert. I walked the length of the St. James main road and I saw no signs saying vacancy. So, I would like to think that these businesses, it just means that they're, well staffed. Or, I just don't know how to look for jobs. So I'm gonna make my way from St. James into Lower Port of Spain and see if I have better luck. Because I've just been walking with no results. Makes for a pretty boring video. Fishy. Oh, it worked. Good, he was right. No, you wanna know why you can't complain when you're looking for jobs or for something productive or constructive to do, because when it was carnival and you was jumping up on the road, you wasn't complaining how long you was on the road for. So take your hot sun, take your hot sun look for betterment, don't stop. Area Pizza Avenue, the hub, the mecca of nightlife. And you would think that I'd be able to find something here, right? Amidst all the closed doors, we have Ecofilai opening a new store. He is further west from here, lower down Area Pizza Avenue, but it's moving into a much bigger property here. That's good to see. And I would think that a bigger property means you need more staff, right? So, am I going to be bold enough to walk into this new building that he is in, that he hasn't yet opened because it says opening soon, and be like, Mr. Eli, you're hiring or? I walked by, I didn't see the door was open, but I did not see anybody to ask. I saw a car there, but there was, I'd be kind of creepy just standing in front, waiting for somebody to come out. So, on we push. Okay, so we are by where Power Gen used to be, outside La Perouse Cemetery. And I'm doing some reflecting. I started this off thinking that, hey, everybody, well, most businesses, some businesses, at least one business would have a vacancy sign up. It's just that people, either can't see it, they don't want to work there, they don't want that type of job. But I have seen nothing so far, save for Eclipse Eli. But that's a brand new building going up. Maybe he already has staff that he could put there. Maybe he hasn't gone through the hiring process yet. But I'm doing some reflecting and thinking that you really don't know someone's circumstances. Someone could very well be trying, but either the opportunity isn't there, or the opportunity hasn't been created yet, or they can't see the opportunity, or maybe there are no opportunities. But yeah, after walking about for 2+ hours, I could understand how this would be very daunting and tiring for anybody, especially if that person is desperate, trying to support themselves or their family. Whew. So shout out to people who do this on a very regular basis. But I need a break. I need to take a break. I am thirsty, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of the day. Right, so I am back in the car. It is 10 minutes past 12. So I've been at this for a few hours and nothing. No signs, no indication of anybody hiring off the street. I'm feeling a little defeated because I didn't necessarily get to interact with anybody in terms of, or maybe that's just my fault. Maybe I just need a different approach. I need to actually go out and approach people and see how willing they are to, or how receptive they are to hiring people, even though they aren't advertising that they're hiring anyone. I suppose that's an approach. Maybe that's an approach for another day. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Will I try again? At another time, probably. But right now, I need lunch, and maybe after that, we'll see. All right.